Here I am, watch me now as I set your world in motion with one simple touch and we never stop, we turn it up, we never stop, we never stop.
canceling on.
The time is now. We never stop. We never stop. We turn it up. We turn it up. We never stop. We never stop. Tick 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 tock. Tick tick tock. We never stop.
Group number one. Please, ladies and gentlemen, have your boarding cards out available.
We never stop. Here I am. Watch me now as I set your world in motion with one simple touch and I we never stop, we never stop, we turn it up, we turn it up, we never stop, we never stop, tick, 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 tock, tick, tick, go! There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. The special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Huawei Developer Day Singapore 2021. My name is Charles Lee. I'm the Head of Business Development here at Huawei Singapore Ecosystem Department, and I will be your host for today. Huawei Developer Day is a platform for us to connect and engage with like-minded partners such as yourselves, where we will talk about the progress of our ecosystem, new tech innovation, and showcase partnership case studies with industry leaders from health, media to transportation. There's lots to share with you today, and I'm so excited to share what we've been working on. So let's find a comfortable spot and get started. I'm pleased to introduce you to Mr. Fu Fangyong, CEO of Huawei International, to kick us off.
Dear developers, partners, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome to Huawei Developer Day 2021. With an open and well-developed market and high-quality talent reserves, Singapore has long been one of the most important regional hubs for Huawei. The year 2021 marks the 20th anniversary of Huawei's journey in this amazing country, and we plan to write a brand new chapter. While being dedicated to enabling customer success, Huawei has been constantly exploring new methods to empower industries and communities. That's why we have been organizing Huawei Developer Day, or HDD, to provide a platform to share the latest updates on Huawei technologies, smart all scenario products, and Huawei App Gallery. This year, we will share about the progress of Huawei mobile ecosystem growth, software capabilities, cross-device usages, developer tools in Singapore, as well as best practices from all our local partners. Today's HDD is held in Digix Lab, Singapore, with a 40 million Singapore dollar investment. This lab serves as an all-encompassing innovation hub to give developers in the region the boost they need to succeed. Equipped with AR, VR, AI, HMS, core kits, and other open technological capabilities, the lab is designed to support developers of all levels throughout their mobile app development journey, aiming to provide a space for developers to meet and get hands-on experience on the full range of HNS developer resources. In 2020 alone, Singapore has seen a 143% growth in the number of newly registered HMS developers, and we are more than happy to see that over 90% of top Singapore apps are now on board Huawei App Gallery. Later, my colleagues will share more exciting news on our progress and our 1+8+N strategy. Since the beginning of our business journey in Singapore, Huawei highly values the importance of tech talents. Up to date, we have entered partnerships with 7 IHLs to establish ICT academies, launch our Virtual AI Academy with 140 free of charge courses, collaborated with SSG on ICT free taster courses, and joined hands with a number of partners from both the academia and industry to host young talent training programs on both AI and app programming. Huawei strives to build a robust mobile ecosystem to bring apps of the future to life. With Singapore as a flourishing hub in Asia Pacific, we will continue to strengthen our collaboration with local partners and institutions in the community and cultivate a resilient, evolving pool of tech talents. Developers, partners, ladies and gentlemen, I hope today's HDD will be a fruitful event for you, and we welcome potential partners, developers, interested people and communities to join our ecosystem. Moving forward, we wish to continue investing to enrich our tech capabilities and combine with our localized operational support to developers, innovators, to foster various innovations in an evolving landscape. On behalf of Huawei, I would like to once again welcome and thank you for joining us today. Together, we will create a secure and reliable mobile ecosystem that's defined by a truly global and innovative experience. Thank you. I will now hand over to my colleague Pai for his segment. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Fu, for your opening address. I'm Pike, Head of Huawei Consumer Business Group, Ecosystem Development, Singapore. Welcome to Huawei Developer Day 2021. I will bring the Huawei Consumer Business Group and the Ecosystem 2021 update to you. Reviewing the business of Huawei Consumer Business Group in the past half year, the business result stays strong. H1 revenue is $21 billion, with rapid growth of 8 plus N products, such as earphone, wearable, PC, IoT devices. In addition, Huawei will solve the handset supply problem in the last half of this year and release new handset models. And next year, several new handset models will be launched. By 2022, our handset shipments will return to the world-leading numbers of previous years. In 2021, Huawei CBG will continue to invest in 6 categories: smartphone innovation, non-smartphone products, HMS and HarmonyOS ecosystem, smart car solutions, smart home solutions, and to-B business. Today, I will give you deeper insight into the first 3 categories. Huawei cares about user experience. From 2021, Huawei is gradually transforming from the 1 plus 8 plus N hardware strategy to an all-scenario strategy that focuses on users. In the future, we will provide diversified products, solutions, and services for consumers and partners based on the user-centric 5 scenarios: smart home, entertainment, easy travel, smart office, and fitness and health. These scenarios will be supported by our new HarmonyOS ecosystem. Now that we've talked about the CBG business updates, let's deep dive into ecosystem updates. HMS and App Gallery. As the 3rd largest app marketplace globally, Huawei App Gallery presents a localized experience for users that is supported by globalized resources. The most popular apps across APAC are already available on the Huawei App Gallery. Until 2021 H1, Huawei App Gallery has 550 million monthly active users, 4.5 million registered developers, 141,000 apps integrated with HMS Core. A big thanks to all the partners for supporting the HMS ecosystem to achieve this great outcome. In Singapore, except for rare applications, all the local top apps you need can be found on Huawei App Gallery, such as top apps in each vertical categories. For example, finance vertical, 3 top banking apps, DBS, OCBC, UOB, main e-wallet, and investment apps. Lifestyle vertical, Trace Together, SimPass, MySingtel, IGV. E-commerce vertical, Lazada, Shopee, Carousel, ShopeeBag. Travel vertical, Grab, ComfortDelGro, WeGo. Entertainment and media vertical, MeWatch, TikTok, CNA, The Straits Times. Exploit it on App Gallery. HMS Core. HMS Core is a set of comprehensive open capabilities that are provided by Huawei. In June this year, HMS Core 6.0 was launched. It provides more than 50 keys and capabilities in all the domains of app development, helping every developer achieve efficient development, fast growth, and flexible monetization. Huawei also has developed a set of service applications such as Mobile Cloud, Assistant Today, App Gallery, Browser, Wallet, Video, Petal Search, Box, Themes. Huawei invites our partners to work with us on our own set of apps and capabilities, for example, search capabilities, map capabilities, and ads services. We are key to help developers achieve business success. HarmonyOS. HarmonyOS breaks hardware boundaries and enables smart life in all scenarios. It changed the scenario from multiple OS with multiple devices to a unified OS for many devices. Consumers can use multiple devices as if we will use one wirelessly connected devices with HarmonyOS support. We call this experience the super device. Developers can be a part of this experience by building HarmonyOS apps. One build can be deployed to multiple devices. Apps can flexibly leverage to the potential of all devices. So far, the HarmonyOS Watch has launched in Singapore, and more devices will support HarmonyOS in the future, such as TV, tablet, phone, smart IoT devices, and so on. Let's take a look at a day in life with Huawei App Gallery apps. Again, big thanks to our partners who have collaborated with us on HarmonyOS watch apps: Jenny, Plano, HG Busline by originally us, Anywheel, MediaCorp. They were featured in our Watch 3 launch activities and saw an increase in users for both watch and phone apps. We will be inviting several partners to share the collaboration experience with HarmonyOS in the following section of HDD. We welcome even more developers to come explore developing on HarmonyOS. Last but not least, Apps Up 2021 APAC. If you have a Huawei HMS ready app, or will have one very soon, you have a few more days before our registration for Apps Up 2021 closes. Scan the QR code on the screen and submit your app before 5th September. We are looking for, first, innovative apps that are released on Huawei App Gallery. Second, apps are integrated with Harmony HMS Core or other open capabilities provided by Huawei. We are looking forward to your participation. That's a CBG Business and Ecosystem Updates 2021 H1. For product and business collaboration, please contact our public email sgecosystem@huawei.com. Welcome, scan the QR code to join the Huawei developers. Thank you for your attention. Let me introduce you to our next speaker, Mr. Godwin, Senior Developer, Huawei Mobile Service.
Thank you, Mr. Pike. Hello, everyone. Today, I'll be introducing to you Huawei Mobile Services and Huawei's latest operating system, the HarmonyOS. Let's start off with Huawei Mobile Services. Huawei Mobile Services, or HMS Core, together with App Gallery, provides a new alternatives for developers to market and distribute their applications. HMS Core provides global developers with cheap device, cloud, software, and hardware capabilities over 7 key domains, such as app services, graphics, and media. HMS Core is designed to work with Android operating system and provide training resources for developers to kickstart the HMS Core journey. Developer registration and app submission to App Gallery is free at this point of time. On the screen below, you can actually see some of our capabilities across the 7 domains. In June this year, we launched this version 6 of HMS Core. We introduced some new capabilities such as 3D modeling kit that helps developer to generate a 3D object for product showcase and item modeling. We also released video and audio editor kits, which provides app developers with audio and video editing capabilities. Now, let's talk about HarmonyOS. In this part, I will actually divide it into the 3 main portions. So the first is actually what is the background and a little bit of introduction about HarmonyOS. And then I will move on to the key technology breakthroughs. And last but not least, we will talk about some local case studies that we have in Singapore. The key challenges of the existing operating system is that there's a lot of close coupling between app ecosystem, operating system, and hardware. Each hardware will have their own app ecosystem, will have their own operating system, and this makes it hard for the developers to deliver a seamless experience across all devices. So this is the thinking when we design HarmonyOS. It's a future-oriented operating system that brings all scenario strategy for developers and for users alike. We also ensure that it enables collaboration between devices, also shared ecosystem between devices. There are 4 key technical features of Harmony operating system, and I will explain to you one by one. First of all is the distributed virtual bus. It is a communication base for interconnecting devices such as smartphones, tablets, smart TVs, and all your smart appliances. It powers devices with distributed communication capabilities, allowing for auto-discovery and zero-weight transmission among devices. The figure shows the diagram of distributed virtual bus. One of the typical scenarios that we use distributed virtual bus is, let's say you are at home and you are controlling your smart appliances like oven with your smartphones. The second is distributed device virtualization. It is a platform that enables cross-device resource convergence, device management, and data processing so that multiple devices jointly function as a super virtual device. This platform virtualizes devices and fully utilizes the advantages by assigning the most appropriate hardware to execute particular user's task. This ensures that these services are continually transferred between different devices, and the capability advantages such as those camera, display, audio, and interactions can be fully unleashed for specific devices. So one of the typical scenarios is, let's say you are doing some housework at home and you receive a video call or a phone call. You can actually utilize by connecting your smartphone to the TV, and then it will actually enable the TV to take the phone call for you or the video call for you, and making use of the big screens, the speakers, and the cameras of the smart TV. And the other typical scenario is when you are playing games, you can actually cast your games to the big TV screen and use your smartphone as the controller to that game. The next is distributed data management. So it leverages on the distributed virtual bus we talked earlier to manage application data and user data to be distributed to different devices. Under such management, user data is no longer bound to a single physical device, and service logic is separated from data storage. In this case, cross-device data processing is as fast and convenient as local data processing. This facilitates multi-device data storage, sharing, and access in all scenarios, therefore creating a foundation for consistent and smooth user experience. One of the typical scenarios is, let's say you are out at a family outing and you take a picture. Your dad at home or your grandparents at home can actually access the data and straight away view these photos on their smart TVs. The last one is the distributed task scheduling. So this builds a unified distributed service management mechanism, such as service discovery, synchronization, registration, and invocation, and supports remote startup, remote invocation, and migration of applications across devices. This way, your application can select a suitable device to perform distributed tasks based on the capabilities, locations, and the resource usage of different devices, as well as user habits and intentions. So for example, you are taking your phone to your car and you are going somewhere using the navigation. Using this distributed task scheduling, it can automatically distribute this task to your head unit on your car, so the navigation can seamlessly be transferred to the head unit. And then of course, we will talk a little bit about the security of HarmonyOS. HarmonyOS is secure because it's powered by distributed devices that ensure the right person uses the right data through the right devices. The right user is ensured by performing distributed collaborative identity authentication. The right device is ensured by building a trusted operating environment on the distributed devices. And the right data is ensured by implementing classified and hierarchical management of data transmitted across devices. So moving on, we will talk about 4 key technology breakthroughs that we introduced through HarmonyOS. We have decoupled OS and hardware, sharing capabilities between devices, smooth and low latency, and develop ones across devices for developers. The first is decoupled OS and hardware. As mentioned a few times in this presentation, there is one key technology of HarmonyOS. Thanks to this, HarmonyOS can be flexibly deployed to various devices with distinct form factor and storage capabilities. Secondly, the sharing capabilities between devices based on the distributed architecture. This allows individual devices with isolated capabilities to share their resource with other smart devices, hence creating a super virtual device. Third, smooth and low latency for better user experience. Thanks to the HarmonyOS deterministic latency engine, This allows precise resource scheduling and app prioritizing. This ensures smooth and good user experience. Lastly, for developers, they will only need to develop once and it will be deployed to multiple across different devices. As HarmonyOS is decoupled and modularized, it means developers only need to develop the app once and it can be adapted to multiple devices. Some technologies like tag widgets and adaptive UI layouts allows this scenario to happen. For the last part, we will talk about some local applications that is developed for HarmonyOS. As mentioned before by my colleague Pai, we recently launched the Watch tree in Singapore, and we have 5 different partners that develop the applications for HarmonyOS. In this presentation, I will talk about Journey and SG Busly. First one is Journey. So Journey is a journaling app for a healthier mind and soul. So they developed a watch app to better optimize the user experience by introducing a watch application that also connects with their mobile application through the usage of Huawei kits, one of our HMS core kits, which is what we call by Huawei Engine. And we also do some marketing campaigns to attract new users for Journey, and it increases the downloads by 10 times the regular downloads during the campaign period. Next is SG Busly, one of our Singapore top bus applications. They introduced a new simplified use case for consumers, which is a quick check of nearby bus services using the watch without the phone. It's a standalone application that runs on HarmonyOS watches. We supported them by providing a fast-track development and local developer support, and we also run some campaigns to boost the numbers of downloads. We achieved an increase of 20% downloads of the phone applications during this campaign period. Thank you everyone for listening in. Next, I would like to introduce my colleague Kevin Zhang, the Senior Manager of Huawei Mobile Service.
Thank you, Govin. Hi everyone, this is Kevin from Huawei Consumer Cloud team. In this section, I will bring you through how HMS products and the solution will help each app developer like you to distribute and grow your mobile app. For Huawei, our strength lies in the ecosystem that we built by ourselves. As you all know, Huawei isn't just a manufacturer of the smartphone. We also have our smart devices, even the system for the car. We connect 27 million developers and their services to end consumer through the ecosystem building blocks to enable all scenario and high quality smart lifestyle. And at the same time, our HMS app actually are growing very, very fast. For example, Huawei browser, globally we have 380 million monthly active users. Huawei video, we got 230 million active users every month. So some of you may have the questions that how would those HMS apps help developers? Or how each of you would be able to leverage those HMS apps for your business? So today, I'm going to choose 3 key products and solutions to show you how Huawei actually can help you to distribute, grow your app and your services. So the first one I can choose is Huawei App Gallery. As the 3rd largest app marketplace globally, Huawei App Gallery provides a globalized and localized experience for users to discover new apps. Until this year Q2, Huawei App Gallery has more than 550 million monthly active users across 170 countries or regions. The total downloads at the last year is 384 billion. That means on every single day, there was more than 1 billion downloads on App Gallery. To developer, App Gallery is one of the best platforms to distribute your app and services, so the end user will be able to discover it. Besides, Huawei also offers joint marketing solutions to bring your app in front of consumer. For example, we are featuring different category apps based on the theme regularly. We also run a campaign for users to discover more apps in a very fun way. In shopping season or festival time, we offer large amount of promotion and deals for users to enjoy. Those are all the opportunities for each developer or brands to promote the brand and products with great result. While the second product I can pick is the newly launched products called PetroSearch. I would like to share with you a short video of what it is.
How's the weather today?
PetroSearch, launched in 2020, is Huawei's fast-growing mobile-first search engine service. By Q1 this year, PetroSearch already covered more than 170 countries and regions, available in more than 50 languages, and the number of active users monthly on PetroSearch exceeds 18 million. On PetroSearch, the search services cover more than 20 categories, including news, shopping, travel, entertainment, and lots of other services as well. So how can each developer partner with PetroSearch? So Huawei actually now have 3 partnership opportunities for each developer to partner with PetroSearch. Firstly, the content integration solution. So every brand can fit in their products, service POI through the API and capture user search intention and turn it to action. Secondly, joint marketing promotion. PetroSearch will drive the traffic and we share the revenue and win together. And then the third, we also provide B2B solution, especially search or smart marketing solution. So overall, this is a great opportunity for all the brand and the developer to grow your business to a new level. While the last solution I'm going to pick is Huawei Ads. I found it very helpful to each developer because it can help you monetize by installing Huawei Ads Kit. And at the same time, Huawei Ads is also a real-time bidding platform for ads promotion. It will scale up your user acquisition campaign, boost up your marketing campaign, and also to re-engage with the key target audience. So there are 3 key advantages of Huawei Ads for advertiser. Firstly, it is the most effective ads platform reaching all the Huawei users. In APAC, there are more than 30 million active smartphones, including both GMS and HMS devices. So being our own device manufacturer, precise targeting is possible through the first-party user profile and also lots of system tags. And also the intelligent algorithm to create a lookalike user. Secondly, there are massive traffic and a diverse ads format for advertisers to connect to each of the user at daily touch points. So advertiser can reach millions of active users monthly on Huawei own media, on third-party media that fully integrate into our network. Lastly, partner with Huawei Ads today, you will also get an opportunity to work with dedicated local team who provide comprehensive support and a customized solution. Enjoy the partner-exclusive program such as zero setup fee, trial a month, and also exclusive access to the VIP inventory or the feature for qualified advertisers. On Huawei Ads, you can reach out the user who are the first time set up the app gallery or exploring the new apps, and you are only paying for the downloads. Advertiser can also extend the ads campaign to Huawei own media app and third-party apps. Besides the comprehensive ads format, we support most of the bidding type to serve your campaign objective, from the CPM for branding to the CPC for lead gen campaign, even the CPI or CPA, which is directly measure the in-app conversion. So I want to show you one more case that we had recently as a proof of the result. So the Advertiser is an RPG game publisher that target APAC region. By running the user acquisition campaign with Huawei, around 2 months, they already achieved the positive ROI in 30 days, with average 55 cents cost per download and 13% of click-to-download rate. And then they start campaign on both App Gallery and the display network for maximum traffic, and then add on massive creative for A/B testing to lock that key target audience, following by the engagement campaigns with a higher bid to increase the overall revenue. So at the end of the campaign, they managed to grow that download more than 2 times, with even 140 growth of the new registered users. So they are very happy with the result. I hope the short 10 minutes give you some ideas on how Huawei can grow your app business and win together. For any query or exploring partnership opportunity, please drop us an email. Let's win together. Thank you. Let's hand back the time to Charles.
Thank you, Kevin. Let's now see how some of our partners have utilized Huawei technology and capabilities in their own products. You may wish you were in one of their chairs right now. Their focus on your well-being is something that we at Huawei are excited to support. I'm happy to invite Mr. Sun Yi Kang, Associate R&D Director of the Osim Digital Department, to share with us what they've been working on.
Thank you, Charles. Today, I bring a topic, Osim and Huawei on Harmony OS. We are going to cover the topic about Osim brand history, digital transformation, why Osim embrace Harmony OS, and what kind of user experience has been improved for the Harmony OS. And later, we'll talk about the collaboration between Huawei and Osim on this upgrading. So Osim is a traditional Singapore company founded in November 1980 by Mr. Sim with the initial name R-Sim Trading. It was renamed to Health Check and Care in 1989 to shift in focus to health lifestyle products. And it was renamed to Osim International in 1993 to focus on global well-being. From 2017, Mr. Charlie took over the CEO position of Osim, and Osim started the digital transition. During the past 4 years, Osim moved very fast on the digital transition. We have built a digital technology department with 20 people with flat management architecture to encourage the creativity. Our main product has been shifted from the web-based control panel to Windows app control. Our cloud service, mobile engineer, hardware communication, user experience, UI UX design, testing has been fully upgraded to the latest technology in the market. So today, I would like to bring you more about our flagship product, UDream, as a video. Please have a look.
The all-new UDream Pro with AI biosensors now measures stress level, heart age, and respiratory rate to improve your well-being. Immerse in the wonders of the VR world and de-stress completely through your 5 senses. AI stress relief and VR experience. Osim UDream Pro.
Osim.
So next, I would like to talk about why Osim embraces Harmony OS. So from the table, you can see with the architecture for the Harmony OS has many advantages. First, it has very full stack decoupling layers. And second, it has distributed software bus system. It has better memory management. And number 4, it has separate GPU and CPU rendering in static and dynamic objects. And also has decoupled rendering and logic. Has enhanced device connection and has good support to different computing power devices from the KB level to GB level. So these are terminology from technology. Let's try to translate to the one you can understand. So what does this mean? It means the device won't get significant slow after 2 years use of your mobile phone. The device won't get hot easily when you watch the movie for a few hours. And the device is faster when you play a game. The document sharing between the device could be more straightforward and convenient. You just click and drag, then you can share the document from one device to the other. And the device can use Harmony OS in large scale, from watch, speaker, TV, to mobile and laptop. So this is coming from technology side. That's why we have the confidence on Harmony OS. From market, we have also get some good news. Until August this year, the installation of Harmony OS 2 has already increased to 40 million. The prediction before to the end of this year is 300 million, but now in Huawei side has already increased this number to 360 million. And this gives us more confidence to estimate the marketing size. So let's go back to other operation system. Android was founded in a startup company in 2003 by Google and later on acquired by Google. iOS was founded in Apple in 2005. Both of these two systems are strong enough to make sure the OS extensibility and maintenance. But from bottom, these two operating systems are not designed for large-scale devices. So now we have entered to an age that device would like to talk with device, and Harmony OS is designed for that. Based on this analysis, we believe Harmony OS has potential to break up the Android and iOS duopoly and become the third player in the operation system area. So that's why Osim and Osim products would like to embrace this new ecosystem. And this is what I expect in the future. What next is a Harmony OS app conversation and FA upgrading. So during the progress for the Osim digital transition, especially when we're working on IoT products, we encounter some problem. For example, the user has long time to pair the device, and the user cannot auto-connect back to the device, and costs time to open the apps. By engaging the Harmony OS, if the user is using Huawei mobile phone, then it's very easy for them to open the app and connect back to the device. So this shrink time maybe is a few seconds, but if we consider every day, we save this many seconds to the user, and the whole user experience are totally different. The collaboration between Osim and Huawei actually started half a year ago. We start to upgrade our existing Android app to Harmony OS and publish to Huawei App Store. And we found this whole progress is quite smooth. The engineer in Huawei works with a designer in Osim very well doing many projects. And we has been impressed on the professional and efficient from Huawei engineer team. They always send a meeting with agenda and stick on the time. Every time after we have meeting, there will be a conclusion. So during the progress, we found Huawei is one partner, very easy to collaborate. And we're happy to see the two teams can working together as moving things very fast forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sun. This year, we are excited to introduce even more products to enhance everyone's lives. I've had the great pleasure of working with Boris from MediaCorp, and I'd like to invite him now to share more about what they've leveraged on Huawei's platform for meLISTEN.
Thank you, Charles. Today I will talk about accessible audio content. At MediaCorp, which is Singapore's largest content creator and national media network, we inspire people by creating trusted content for our communities. This has been especially important during the global COVID-19 pandemic, where we've played an important role in providing information and trustworthy public education to our audiences. Over the last 4 to 5 years, we have been going through a transformative journey due to changing consumer lifestyles, society evolving, and people consuming content across many different devices and from many different products and apps. This is why we are focusing on providing a customer-centric engagement model, which means that we are reaching our audiences wherever they are through a multi-platform digital-first national media network. That simply means that our content is accessible on our own platforms, like meWatch for the video content and meLISTEN for the audio content, as well as third-party platforms and partners like the social media YouTube, Facebook, or TikTok. To make sure that all of the experiences that users receive are truly great, we focus on providing what users want, wherever they want, provided always seamlessly and perfectly. Audio is one of the most universal ways of consuming content. It means that users can wake up with it, audio intertwines with users' lives. They go with it throughout their days, and very often this is the last thing that they consume as content before they go to sleep. Audio is accessible across many different devices and in many different forms, and can be consumed as a main activity where users are, for example, educating themselves through podcasts, as well as secondary activity where audio is the background for everyday's household chores or exercises. meLISTEN is MediaCorp's audio app, which allows users to access the vast library of music, news, and entertainment content. It serves as the companion for users' daily commute, as a form to relax when they come back from work, or as a background music when they are at work. We provide our users access to live and on-demand content so that they have a full freedom of choice of what they want to listen at any time. Through our app, users can access all of the information about everything playing on 11 of our radio stations. They have access to over 250 original pieces of content in the podcast library, as well as music playlists made specially for them. We don't only want our users to consume our content, we also want them to be interactive. That's why we are giving them access to quizzes, polls, voting charts, and any other interactive types of content in the app that enhance their experience. We also make sure that all of the content in the apps is personalized. Users can select what they want to see and listen more, and we serve them exactly that. Until now, all of these experiences were available only via mobile devices and web. Starting now, we are expanding our availability to smartwatch, to a smartwatch app currently available exclusively via Huawei Smartwatch 3. And this is the first time when MediaCrop 11 radio stations can be accessed directly on a different type device. When we developed this app, we didn't have to worry about the network latency or battery drain, as the watch has direct access to the network. Our general goal is to provide availability and accessibility to all of our radio streams, all of our podcast content, and all the audio content that users can listen in the apps across many different devices that have screens or speakers available. Next in line will be smart TVs, and after that we're still planning to implement meLISTEN for car audio systems, smart speakers, and any other type of device that will allow users to listen without any issue. We need to though make sure that with so many devices on which users can play the content, they would be able to do it seamlessly. That means that users have to have an easy way to select which device they want to play the content on, and to have a seamless way to transition the audio across many different devices. That's a unique feature that we will be using from Harmony OS that will provide users with a great experience. Talking about great experience, we also always make sure that our apps are stable, that they have a minimal resource usage on the end user devices, and that there is a minimal battery impact. This way we can make sure that users can consume our content throughout the day without needing to charge their devices and go back to plug them in. To ensure that this is all happening and it's true, we employ multiple monitoring points within the apps. So we don't only focus on crash rates, but we also monitor the stream stability and any other things that could impact users' experience. Whenever we notice that there is something not right, we have the ability and possibility to switch the modules off, as with our modular design approach for the apps, we are able to disable any parts of the apps or third-party integrations if they are causing trouble, while we continue serving great content to our users. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Boris. That was great. For next segment, reducing carbon emissions and promoting healthy lifestyles should be important to all of us. The next partner not only makes this convenient for us to take part in, but fun and accessible. I'm excited to invite our next speaker, Mr. Tae Ong, founder and CEO of Anywheel.
Thank you for the introduction, Charles. It's a pleasure to be here. Anywheel is a micro-mobility sharing platform that started in Singapore in 2017. We started with just barely 1,000 fleet size. Currently, we are one of the biggest in Southeast Asia. And then we have expanded our service to Malaysia and also Thailand. In each of the countries that we operate in, we are the #1 user-rated micro-mobility app. To use our app is fairly simple. You just have to do a very simple sign-up process and top up and scan the QR code on the bicycles to start your green journey with us. And unlike most of the micro-mobility operators around the world, users are required to end the trips by scanning the unique QR code in the designated parking area. This is to ensure that bicycle or our devices are parked properly and don't cause any hazard to pedestrians and also to the town council. Sustainability remains the core of our business. In 2020 alone, Anywheel users had traveled 2 million kilometers on our devices such as traditional bicycle, power-assisted bicycle, and also electric scooters. 2 million kilometers on such devices translate to carbon emission is 44 million kg of carbon being saved if the same distance were to travel by car. This is the carbon absorption level of 2.1 million fully grown trees every year. So these are the numbers that drive our company to grow. And then with our growing fleet size and user base, it's essential and a great honor for us to work with Harmony OS. And this collaboration will be very significant and impactful for us to actually onboard and serve more Huawei users. And we are proud to be Huawei preferred partner and also being the first micro-mobility app to be available in Huawei Watch in the Southeast Asia ecosystem. So now with Huawei Watch integration, you can control and seamlessly use the service on your Huawei Watch too. Thank you.
Thank you, Tay. That was really great to hear. It's estimated that more than 1 in 3 people globally are myopic. In Singapore, more than 10% of 5-year-olds already wear glasses. Plano is passionate about helping parents and children manage myopia through technology. I'm happy to invite Dr. Mo Durrani, founding managing director of Plano, to tell us more.
It's an absolute honor for Plano to partner with Huawei and to be part of the Developer Day 2021. It made perfect sense to partner with Huawei, particularly that they were forging partnerships to track and manage and also improve the wellness and health for better living. So we are absolutely delighted to bring in the component of responsible device use and eye health with a focus on myopia to the ecosystem. We congratulate Huawei for joining the fight against the global epidemic of myopia. And we truly mean it when we say we're standing on the shoulders of giants in this combat against the fight of myopia. So just a snapshot of the corporate strategy of Plano, you'll find that the real clear purpose is to save sight and empower lives, with the vision, the audacious vision, to keep all eyes healthy in this digitalized world. We do that with 3 approaches of our own ecosystem, and that is educating the population at a global level, innovative technological solutions, primarily the application and an online referral platform, and of course the use of big data and AI to better manage myopia from predictive analytics and so forth. And I'll go into more detail through the presentation. We'd like to acknowledge our big partners in technology, pharmaceutical, government, and also medical research institutes. Myopia is a serious eye condition that currently affects 1 in 3 people in the world. And it's projected to increase to 1 in 2, taking that to 5 billion by 2050. That'll be half the world's population. Of those, 1 in 5 will develop sight-threatening myopia that can lead to significant vision loss and, in some cases, blindness. It's got a profound economic burden as well. Within Asia alone, it's $330 billion with direct costs. And it's a growing problem, and it's not just isolated to Asian populations. You'll find that it's quadrupled in Asian populations in the last 4 to 5 decades, but it's also doubled in Western populations. So we're truly dealing with a global serious eye condition. Of great concern is that the development of myopia occurs even in preschool age. And you'll find that figures in China, Japan, Korea, Singapore are quite similar. And by the time kids are done with secondary school, it's up to 90% of children will have myopia. So it's absolutely critical that we intervene early to better manage device use and its uptake, and also to get kids outdoors. So how can we enjoy our technology while protecting our eye health? The ecosystem that I described before, I'll go into a little bit more detail, but really, education and awareness is essential because there is a knowledge gap in eye health in the world. So it's absolutely essential to use different targeted material using a number of channels to communicate these important messages to children, kids, teachers, educators, and other stakeholders as well. The utilization of tech solutions is an innovative way and a competitive way to bring eye health to the forefront and onto your device as well, through the Plano application, its in-app e-commerce component, as well as Plano Eye Check that I'll go into more detail. And of course, the utilization of AI and Internet of Things. And again, we're very pleased to be working with Huawei, which will really help us advance this particular element of our ecosystem. So just looking at education and awareness, you'll find that we've got a website that's completely repurposed to ensure that it's a world-leading platform for eye health for all target groups across the globe. We do also science-based universal reports. We engage with the community. It's absolutely essential to be able to communicate with the community and send these important messages so they can take the care in their own hands and to be able to act appropriately as well. And of course, the best-selling books that you've probably all heard of, the Plano Adventure series, which is a direct communication with children. You know that it's important to be able to translate the science into digestible and accessible information for the general population. We've already presented to over 100,000 children in Singapore alone. The application and the in-app e-commerce component really helps to try to mitigate the myopia-related risk factors such as excessive screen time or inappropriate use of holding devices too close to the face, and also the Plano Eye Check that really makes it easy and convenient as well as effective to get into eye care, so it's uptake and utilization of eye care itself. And the third part, as we discussed, is the research capabilities within Plano to conduct research to advance our own ecosystem internally, and of course to provide a service through contract research to our external stakeholders, interactive platform called the Plano Time Machine, and of course the first and the largest algorithms with our predictive analytics to predict risk, progression, and stability of myopia. So we're absolutely excited to be able to launch this in the near future as well. This is incredibly, I'm very pleased to be able to announce this. So from seeing a media story about DigiX Lab being in Singapore, so Huawei making its way over here, to then reaching out, meeting a friendly group headed by Norman here in Singapore, and to be able to spend time with them. And personally, I was blown away with the ecosystem and the 1/8N when that was described to me, and it made sense, and it was a perfect sort of marriage to bring Plano into the mix of this digital experience from a lifestyle and a wellness perspective. So in a very short period of 6 months from that first phone call, we then had hundreds of media releases and stories related to our partnership. In this short time, we were particularly impressed with such a large tech company that it was action more than words. So you'll find that within 4 months, the application is now available in the App Gallery with an integration with the kits to best position us for future advances and developments of our functions and features on the Plano application and even other tech solutions within Plano. We are delighted to also be integrated with the new Huawei watch that I'm currently wearing, and that's a new watch, Huawei 3, and that's really a beautiful way of extending the functions and features onto the wearable itself. So I all encourage you, besides the look of it, but the functionality is fantastic. And of course, you've probably seen that there's been hundreds of media stories about our partnership, and we look forward to working with Singapore media from a TV, radio, and print perspective. So excellent amount and large outputs in a very short period of time. So we very much look forward to working with Huawei, particularly at this pace with such a large company having this type of agility is fantastic. So work in progress. Work in progress is further integration with Huawei's ecosystem, besides the continuous product improvement, obviously integration with the specific kits and so forth. Research is incredibly important to best position Huawei's wearables and other technologies to tackle the myopia epidemic in the world. The Internet of Things has already started. We're on the applications of mobile access as well as the wearable, and we look forward to expanding this. Using this model here, our engagement, our relationship building, we look forward to expanding to China, and we're currently in the works of expanding our ecosystem to China. So moving this model over to China is incredibly exciting, with us already building a local team in China itself. So we look forward to integrating with this forward-thinking ecosystem that Huawei has cleverly designed moving forward. So here is a video. Like Huawei, Plano is also the people's brand. And what I really mean about that is being able to reach to different target audiences, whether it's children at school, teachers, fellow educators, carers. It's absolutely essential to put some time aside to explain why you're actually operating as a company, what are you trying to solve, and how you intend to do that, and to show camaraderie with other players in the tech industry to come together and educate and then provide them with accessible, convenient solutions. So thank you very much for giving us an opportunity to be part of this wonderful day, and we wish Huawei all the very best in the future, and we look forward to working with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mo, and all our partners that shared with us today. Again, if you would like to reach out to us to chat more about collaborating, you can email this email at sgecosystem@huawei.com. If you are a developer and you'd like to get started today, scan this QR code to join us. Thank you for joining us for Huawei Developer Day Singapore 2021. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves and are inspired to join us in making technology available to all aspects of life. See you soon.
There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. The special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. a million